I didn't re-roll for this challenge, but it's gonna make this even stupider, I guess. Here we go, Agonizer, 9,000.
Enjoy the spotlight.
Watch your mouth. Alright, here we go. We got Katagawa Ball. We got minus 50% gun damage, plus 50% SMG damage. And the rest don't really matter. Should be a pretty equal fight. It's kind of neutralized, I guess. My damage is probably down just because of the gun thing. Oh, jeez.
Activating Borderlands.
Pick the wrong fight.
The rocket skill's broken, Katagawa Ball. Hope you're proud of yourself. Just to be safe, let's just finish it off with this. Bang! Katagawa Ball, done. Hello everyone. Here we are with Miss Moze. I call this the Boss Murder Moze build. I've been having a lot of fun with. Took me a few respecking to get this build down. Tried out a few weapons to see which ones were the best. Looked at a few class mods to organize everything and make sure my damages were where I wanted them to be. So I am very happy with this build, and I feel like I have optimized it to where I want it. If you guys were looking for a nice Boss Slayer Moze build, this is what the video is about. And I hope this helps you, and I hope this build helps you. Now we will be going over our equipment. So I use the same setup I do for all bosses. Moze fits the same cup as Zane and Amara for boss killing weapons. You're going to be using the Shock Crossroad, the Fire Cutsman, the Frost Crossroad, and the Corrosive Cutsman. This will kill all bosses in the game. These 4 weapons right here. You can kill all bosses in the game with this loadout. Obviously, you guys do not have probably all 4 of these weapons, but you have some variants of these, and they'll do good. Just the Fire Cutsman's amazing by itself. The Corrosive Cutsman is too. These are just the highest DPS weapons. If you do own them, definitely use them. All variants of Crossroads are good. All variants of Cutsmans are good. Just know where your elemental advantages are. I do have the Anointed Corrosive Cutsman, which is nice. It doesn't really mesh with this build exactly that I'm running, but it is nice. After exiting Iron Bear, the next 2 magazines have 40% incinerary damage, but we won't really be reloading, so it doesn't exactly mesh, but it is nice that it's anointed. Alright, for the shield, we are rocking our transformer we normally use on Zane, because it's just an amazing shield. It keeps you alive. Action skill cooldown rate is nice too. When you end your action skill, you get an extra action skill cooldown rate to make your Iron Bear come back faster, because you will be using Iron Bear in this a lot. We have the Last Ditch Misery Low Life class mod that I use. Now, I know this is purple, and it's kind of strange to see me use a purple class mod, or anybody in general, but I just really like the perks that it upgrades. That first one, I don't know the name of it. Oh, it says it right there. Desperate Measures. That perk adds a lot of damage to this build, so we're going off max damage for boss slaying. The other class mod you could use if you had the legendaries is the Fortified Enhanced Bloodletter, or just the Bloodletter, I'm pretty sure it's called, where it makes it so if she would be healed, instead she gains shield regeneration. It's nice, and it will keep you alive for survivability, but it does not add as much damage, so you will not be killing bosses as fast. But if you want some more survivability, if you're having problems surviving, put on the Bloodletter. It's gonna help you survive a lot more. we are rocking the Firestorm, because the Firestorm is a really, really great grenade mod for flesh bosses. Like Tyrene, Rampager, Trance, you know, all of them. The Firestorm's really good for it, but there's a lot of good grenades you could use. You could use the Stormfront. Hibbity Hopper is not even terrible. The Butt Bomb deals some good damage. I found Surge was actually pretty good too. The optimal grenade, I would say, would be an Arctic Hex. Yep, Arctic Recurring Hex is, I believe, the best grenade mod you could probably use, but I don't have it. I do have a Hex, but I don't know where it is, so I'm not exactly using it. But if you have a Hex, run that. Otherwise, all these other legendaries will still do some decent damage. I'm using the Deathless, the same artifact we used on the Unbreakable Shield Zane. I will go over why we're using this, but the biggest thing is it reserves 1 HP and doubles our shield. The double shield doesn't matter. It's just the reserve in health for this build. And on the Deathless that I have, it also gives me an action skill cooldown rate to help with my Iron Bear rotating. So it does help the build out a lot. We don't really use radiation, so the main effect of it isn't helping us, but we're just using the side abilities. Alright, next we have our skills to go over. Now, I did go through these trees a few times before I finally got the build I wanted. You can ask my viewers of my stream. I was really focusing on these skills to try to figure out what I wanted to do. So, we don't have anything into Demolition Woman. We have everything into Shield of Retribution and Bottomless Mags. We don't use either of the bottom skills. We're using mostly damaging skills. So this was a skill I was contemplating, because I didn't know how it worked. You're supposed to reduce your health, but when you reload it increases fire damage. Well, being at 1 health, I figured it wouldn't work because you don't have health to take away from. But it does proc, which is really weird to me. So be assured this perk does work with the Deathless, which is nice. So you get extra fire damage. This perk's really nice, gives you extra damage when your shield's full. But we will go over the biggest thing that makes this build. So, this perk makes this build. Moze's gun damage is increased depending on how low her health is. The lower her health, the greater the increase. Gun damage up to 100%. This would be 50% if you didn't have the relic I'm using. Or I mean the class mod I am using. Now, I don't think I'm getting 100% because I think I have 1% health, so I'm getting 99% gun damage probably, or 98%. But still, that's crazy, just doubling your damage all the time. Your damage will never change as long as you keep the Deathless on with this perk. So, I'm always rocking 98% damage or whatever. So that's pretty crazy. That makes up a lot of damage of this build. The other thing that does is, well, this perk, obviously. This perk, if we can keep our shield full. I don't really like the kill skills much because we're going for bosses, but I had to put them on. Gains increased gun damage as her magazine empties. There you go. There's another one added. 48% damage up to towards the end of a magazine. Increased magazine size for more damage. Fire rate and critical hit damage go up. More fire damage. More fire damage. Generate ammo into your magazine when you hit a critical hit. And then this is what makes this build right here. This is mostly what my build is based around. Is Moze gains infinite ammo for a few seconds after exiting Iron Bear. I'm sure there's hundreds of people out there, thousands of people out there using Moze builds and making videos of Moze builds even based around this perk, because I think it's pretty overpowered. And I didn't really know about it until I built my Moze. So that's what I figured I'd make a build around. So I'll show you right now before we get into some gameplay on what you're supposed to do. So when you exit Iron Bear, you have infinite ammo, okay? The Cutsmans deal crazy damage how it is. So, just get in your Iron Bear, then leave immediately. Leave immediately. Don't even shoot once. And then just fire. Infinite ammo. Until that perk goes away. If you want to be even stronger, bring your ammo down to the last bullet, Wait, which is the last bullet? One more. There you go. We're at 1. Okay. If you want to be even more efficient, go down to 1 ammo before you enter the boss fight. Eject. Now you're gonna have infinite ammo at 1. Okay. And remember, one of those perks is the lower your magazine, the more damage you'll deal. So you'll stack even more damage on there. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy this build. Let's get into some gameplay. We are up to Warden. We have plus 70% elemental damage, which is going to be really nice. We have minus 50% corrosive damage, which is that sucks. It's decreasing a lot of our damage. Shield recharge rate and delay is going to really suck too. Reload speed's nice though, right? Let's get into it. I forgot to switch my relic. I use the slide relic to go through the areas quicker. But I forgot to switch it back to a deathless before the fight. No big deal. We'll still do it without the deathless. Damage is decreased a little bit, but that's okay. I guess it's really not since our health's already at 1. We just have half shield. I guess one thing that's nice is Warden is a really easy boss. I think you also get iframes when you leave the mech. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Ooh, this should be a nice and fast kill. Elemental damage up. Jump into your Iron Bear. Up on down. Yeah, that was early. Doesn't even matter. Here's some pretty neutral modifiers. Into Iron Bear. Drop down. Get out of Iron Bear just to get that infinite ammo. There you have it. Elemental damage up, so this is like one of the fastest kills we can get. Bang. Alright, here's gun damage down, sniper damage up, and critical hit damage down. This should be a pretty long kill. There's more decreasing damage here than increasing damage. There you go. Another neutral kill. There you go. Alright, we got sniper damage up and fire rate up. So we should be dealing massive damage on this one. Probably be like one of the fastest kills. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. Alright, here's our perks on Grave Ward. Now we have 50% less critical hit damage, which kind of sucks, so we're going to be dealing a lot less damage. But I'll show you. I got down to 1 bullet just to show you the extra damage added there. Go down here. After you land for a few seconds, just exit your Iron Bear. And fire away. There you have her. Easy. Here we go. We got no negative modifiers or positive, so we're sitting at neutral damage. We're in our Iron Bear. Get down here. Wait a little bit, then eject. Got our infinite ammo buff. And bang. Damage with all guns down and sniper rifle damage down or up with health up. So we're more negative on this one. He has more health. Should be a longer fight. There you guys go. There is the boss build Moze. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button. And if you have not yet, subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one.